beats are the purest. Prove it, prove it. These beats are the purest. Prove it, prove it.
So there's like Northwestern Polytechnic University, which has 52 people.
Hello, Aurora Watch League. I'm your play-by-play caster this fine evening, FlamboJambo. Following up with some great games already we saw today. Joined by color commentary Angel,
Hello, hello.
and we got Booney here on the prod once again. So you know we are not going to miss any big plays today. We have probably one of the most anticipated matches this week, with everyone kind of split on who to pred for this week, with the Loch Ness Nessies taking on the Rotterdam Red Pandas. Angel, what are you looking forward to in this game?
To be honest, I'm looking forward to the Mikey versus Vin matchup, you know. It's Mikey, everyone knows him. And then it's Vin, everyone knows him. Both pretty solid players on different roles, but you know, they're both looking to be, you know, the carry players of this match. Oh my god, guys, it's my 2-month sub anniversary.
Let's go! We will be on Oasis, and so far of the maps that I've heard, I don't know if the Tortuga match has started or not gotten this far, but every single match so far has gone to a map 3 on Oasis. So I'm kind of hoping that we get to see more of the same today. Get to have a long, well, hopefully not too long, series here to cast and have fun working through.
Yeah, it looks like so far Vin's team, aka the Nessies, are teasing a little bit of a ball 6-man, but minus the 6 player. aka Ball Moira Alicia, which, you know, I personally like this comp. It's not great, but I like it. Whereas Nathan's team is opting for the Risa comp.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested to see some of this Moira come out. We haven't seen a whole lot of Moira this season, so definitely wondering to see how it ends up working for the Nessies here, as both teams now making their way. Obviously with the ball by Vind, able to make that presence first. With the rest of the team quickly there, it does look like Poi getting some of that scouting done on the Sombra, but this close right room being taken by the Red Pandas. They know they want to set up there. A big engage, big spear catches out Laura, forced to retreat as Charbotron is hacked, also needs to run away. Nathan setting up a quick dominate on the point as they find Genji, and Vind falls shortly after by Mikey. And this is a pretty quick point taken for the Rotterdam Red Pandas.
Yeah, this comp that they're running, I actually have quite a bit of experience with this comp because the Iceland Imps, the team that I captained in the past, ran a very similar comp. And the issue is you need to play like really, really stacked, but the Orisa comp just does it better, right? Vin's comp tried to play split, it didn't work, but so he's made it an opt to mirror the Orisa, which I think is probably the right play.
Yeah, so we will see this mirror meet up here. Nathan going in deep with that spinning blade. Gets a little caught out here. He's getting body blocked. He needs to be careful. Poi falls dangerously low, and so is Mikey. Both DPS now being forced out of the fight as all their attention is getting there, but they get the first pick on the Vikovs. And Laura as well. Then found Mikey showing up in the kill feed quite a lot as expected. The fight's still going on. Moira forced to fade away. Mikey once again now finding Charbotron, and Vind is going to be slow burnt out by the team. And a little bit of a late stagger on Vind there.
Yeah, it seemed like the Nessies game plan was kind of just focus down the tank as well as Mark Sully. So they forced Sully out of the flank and then they focused down Nathan, but they just left Mikey, you know, on his own just to free fire, which Mikey's a player that you can't let that happen. Vikovs needs to, you know, dash on him, force him out, force cooldowns or something. You can't just let him free shoot.
Well, we're coming in on another fight there. Early hack by Poi, but he gets caught out by Hayden. Hayden is forced out. Real Dog forces the gate, hoping to make something happen, slow down the aggression here as the fight's going. Suzu comes out for the Rotterdam Red Pandas. Good spear knocks Vin back. They're going to have to slow down a little bit, but Vin comes out with that surge. Does find something. Nathan returning his own. Riddle Dog falls, and so is Lord. The fight's still even, but Nathan dangerously low, forced to back up. Wiggle Higgle trying to do as much as he can. Gets picked up by the huge blade by Vikovs here. We'll find 3 and clean up the fight for the Nessies.
Yeah, they had to use a lot of ults to win that fight. You know, they invested Terra Surge, Blade, as well as Moira ult, but they kind of had to. Good trades were coming in from the side of the Rotterdam Red Pandas. And, you know, they're coming into this with a slight ult advantage, I'd say, just with the power of their ultimates, with the EMP already charged.
Yeah, we will have an EMP and a beat here, but another beat to happen. A big EMP comes out, does find 3. Lore has the response, trying to find these picks, finds 2. Both DPS are now down for the Red Pandas, and it's not looking great for them as Vikovs now find Riddle Dog, both support in the back, and that's just kind of disastrous there.
Yeah, you know, I did say that the EMP was, you know, probably a better ultimate, but not if Laura just lanes every shot. You know, if he just lanes every headshot, you know, he's just going to win the fight for them, which, you know, he just did. So, from what we've heard from, you know, Scrimbucks, Laura is a very, very good aimer, so interested to see the Surgeon probably, you know, perfect hero for him. Allows him to just, you know, kill people.
We do see an early deflect out from Vikovs here, as the Slorb will force a little bit of damage onto Poi, and Mikey again forces to slow down. Nathan is just going in with the Reaper, does find Charbotron. That's the beat, won't be in this fight. Wiggle is, I think, should be able to maybe get a free beat here, and that won't be contested. Poi gets out, has to fade away, is stunned up again. Half HP Nathan as well, still there. Coalescence is brought out by Hayden, trying to keep this fight going as Vind is putting in work. Wiggle gets back with the beat, or Wiggle was already there with the beat. Mikey finds Laura. That should be the pick that Red Pandas need to clean up this fight. But Charbotron's on her way back. She's almost there. Hits the beat. Oh, it only catches 2. Vikovs and Charbotron. Hayden was too far away, didn't get the beat. As the point will get flipped here. Vin trying to get something done, misses the spears. Poi does pick him. Vikovs up on this high ground, trying to make anything happen, looking for this touch. It might get staggered out. Oh, he lives. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to have to be scrappy for this touch here. We got some ults coming in. Just will have the blade up, whereas the side of the Rotterdam Red Pandas has a couple ultimates, but they need to get touch. They do end up getting touch.
Doesn't get popped. Mikey with the high noon will be Suzu as well as Nathan finds Charbotron. Vikovs picked off by Poi, and it looks like Vin's still on point contesting, but I think it will go to the Red Pandas here as Poi with a little victory dance there on that first map, or first
round.
Round.
Point. Yeah, point round, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Goes to the favor of the Rotterdam Red Pandas, which, you know, I just kind of want to say it's probably a composition diff there. They do mirror it. I think the Moira does fall, like, you know, short compared to the Kiriko. Everyone knows Kiriko is very, very strong right now. And, you know, just not having a Kiriko, you're kind of at a disadvantage to start with. Yeah, the Cole's good, but it doesn't compare to a Kiriko Rush, as well as, Suzu, damage potential. All Moira's really good at is just healing a lot, which, is good, but the utility from Kiriko is way more important.
Yeah, we do see a compositional switch. It does look like the Nessies will go towards that more full dive style off the Moira and onto the Tracer, as well as Nathan now swapping onto the Winston. Otherwise, the rest is the same for the Red Pandas here. Looking to probably control this high ground, as we do see Lord poking out that monkey a little bit. Forced down to protect Poi, just kind of scouting. Ball goes in from Vind, and they do find Real Dog after a huge seismic slam. And what a attack by the Nessies there. They get the slam, they find two instantly onto Poi and Riddle Dog as well. And the Red Pandas are just going to have to force to fall back and regroup. Nathan, what
very
a
staggered.
pick by Vind.
Yeah. They ended up, the Rotterdam Red Pandas did get a lot of space, They got set up on the high ground, but they didn't really dive or anything. They just kind of sat there and waited, whereas the side of the Nessies just set up, got ready for a dive, and all dived in at once. Hard dove onto Riddle Dog and insta-killed him. Which, that's how you execute a well dive. You just all go in at once.
We do see Nathan jumping in here, looking for Charbotron. I think she will get out with her life. Vind hacked up, is peeling back to help their team. Boy, he falls dangerously low, forced him back up. Mikey does find Vickoffs though. This is the opening that the Red Pandas are looking for. Nathan's still a little low, has to play a little safe. They're not quite able to jump in, but Mikey finds two now on Vind, and now they're trying to end this fight fast. Trying to get this point flip. Poi does find Charbotron in the back, as Lord looking at Mikey, trying to get this pick, but his help is there. They find Hayden, they find Charbotron, and it's just Lord now on point. Trying to hold as long as he can. Every tick counts.
Yeah, it's just a little bit
coming back once again.
Yeah, just a little bit of last-minute stall coming in here. They will eventually kill him, but it's going to take some time. Just staggering out this Genji, and that fight, kind of just the same thing as the first one. That time, the Pandas were the one that initiated, and they got the fight win. The Nessies just kind of sat there and, took the engage. Vickoffs tried to, solo engage, but as a Genji, you can't, solo kill a Cassidy, a Lucio, and a Kiriko at the same time. They're going to easily peel it off, and, at that point, you need Vin to come in there and slam in.
Yeah. And now we do see the fight start again. Suzu forced out very early by Hayden as the fight's still going. Teleport back by Poi, just trying to stay alive. Vin puts the mines on top of Point, catches Riddle Dog, but the Suzu's there. Mikey, however, does fall by Vin. That's a big damage out. Riddle Dog does find Hayden. That's maybe what they need, but the damage should be in favor here of the Red Pandas, and it will continue as Nathan pops the Primal, trying to get these juggled here. Will find Vin, force him into a corner as Laura's contesting, but Nathan finding two on that tank. A great performance from him so far on this tank roll.
Yeah, he's looking super good. We know Nathan is a very good player. We've mostly seen him on the, I want to say Reaper in the past. He's played a lot of DPS, but I know personally he's a really good Monkey player, and I was kind of hoping that they'd put him on Monkey a lot of the games, so glad to see him on it.
Juicy fight starting up right again here. Bubble, EMP from Poi does go in. He gets picked up by Aiden. What a headshot. Nathan, however, finds Charbotron. That's no beat in this fight. Fight's continuing. Nathan falling dangerously low. He might have to get out. Mikey does find Vickoffs, though. That's most of the damage off from the team. The gate comes out by Hayden as they're trying to find this fight, but Mikey is able to just stop it right in its track. Beat invested by Wiggle as well ensures that this fight goes in the way of the Red Pandas. But now they're not working with a whole lot into this next fight that's going to start here soon.
Yeah, you would have liked to save that beat, but you just want to use it just to confirm the fight win. It sucks now, but from Wiggle Higgle's POV, they needed it to win, which, it's unfortunate, but it's something you gotta kind of do. Now they just gotta play to get this Kiriko rush, because one good Kiriko rush could turn it.
Get the touch. Stuck by Mikey. Will fall dangerously low. Has to recall out. Charbotron goes in with a beat. Finds 5 still with that beat, or 4 still with that beat. Mikey falling dangerously low. They're all on him. Wiggle Higgle also low. They will find Wiggle. Vickers going in, gets that kill. Hack comes in on him though. Charbotron falls, but Vigos is in their backline. He's just tearing through that backline of the Red Pandas, as it looks like this point is going to flip as Nathan trying to do damage, trying to get anything to happen. Suzu comes through, and they're going to send him back to spawn.
Yeah, Riddle Dog built up that Kiriko rush just a little bit too late for where he wanted it. He popped it and instantly died afterwards, which, pretty much wasted an ult at that point, but, maybe you turn it with that ult. Now, coming into this fight, they have EMP as well as Primal that can make something happen, but the side of the Nessies has a lot of ults coming up. Blade especially.
So we we'll see the engage by Vin. Gets hacked out of the scare, forces him to mines as the rest of the team is all around. Laura, though, going out with the pulse bomb. They're all collapsing. The supports need help. Mikey and the supports of the Red Pandas are all getting cut off on this side. The Primal was used by Nathan, but he's not there to now peel for the backline as they're getting dived by Vin. But it doesn't matter because Mikey just kills him. Nathan now on Hayden as well. It's a massacre. The EMP comes out. They find out 2 more. Lore or Vikov's coming out with the blade. We'll find Poi and Mikey. Is it enough? It finds Real Dog. He's going for a heal. Oh, but Nathan puts him back down and finds Lore as well. The flip will come through, and it looks like it's a... Oh, not over yet. Vin does make it. The point will not flip, as it's just Nathan and Wiggle versus Vin on the tank. Vin looking for Wiggle, trying to get these hits in, trying to do as much as he can, being healed up by Hayden as well. Now back, but all the reinforcements of the Pandas are here. They all swap to those fast teams. Suzu forced out by Hayden as he's being pressured down by Nathan as the ball goes in with a slam. Won't find anything. Wiggle looking for Vigos, but Vigos is doing a lot of damage to him. Has to back out. Poi, however, finds Laura first, and it's first blood for the Red Pandas as they're just trying to pounce on this backline as Charbotron does fall. Vigos goes in, finds one, or trying to find that pig, but one Riddle Dog goes up. Nathan drives Hayden, and then the gate comes through, but it does look like the Red Pandas are your first map winners of today's series.
Alright, breathe, Flambo, breathe. Okay, well, almost a very clutch play from Vikos, but I want to shout out Wiggle Higgle. I don't know if you noticed on the initial dive that came through, Wiggle Higgle perfectly peeled Vend, booped him away on the first dive, and then booped him on the second dive in order to get him killed. Honestly, really great play from him, and then, you know, the side of Nathan as well as Wiggle Higgle stalled the point. You know, both teams got reinforcements back, and then, you know, they all fought, and
really
Pandas came up on top.
That was only 2 maps, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
All right, so our first 2 map Oasis so far. Yeah. All right.
We are about to.
Well, with that said, we're gonna throw a small break as we await to see our hybrid map pick.
These beats are the purest.
All right.
Meow.
Welcome back. Thank you, Angel, for that fantastic meow. And we are heading into King's Row. What are you expecting here, Angel, from these two teams?
I'm expecting either some Orisa or some Reinhardt. I can definitely see that the Orisa's coming through. You do have a request for a meow, Alan? Do you wanna hit it?
Meow.
Wow.
I hope that was a good one. I don't meow very often, so.
Paige says thank you, don't worry.
Nice. I aim to
10 out of
impress
10.
me.
Wow.
Let's go.
Okay, well, I guess we'll get a quick look at the comps. Nathan teasing a little bit of Ramacha, whereas Vince teasing the Reinhardt, and he does roll on the Reinhardt. That's what we'd like to see. A little bit of Reinhardt
Love
action.
me some Reinhardt gaming. I've missed it. I've missed it so much.
Mikey's
So happy.
watching the Twitch channel, trying to get a sneak peek on their comp. Mikey, leave the Twitch stream.
Ooh, we get to see Poi Widow perhaps at the start here. Try to
Yeah,
find it.
just a quick grapple shot, I'm assuming. Maybe find something, I doubt it. I think he probably could swap to the Mei after this. And that'd be pretty great.
So we'll
Close
see
the
here.
Pride.
The Vin Fire Strike does find so much value. Alright, sorry. Deflect from Big Ups there, forced to fall off of that high ground as Nathan is just going in, he's ready. Separated from his team though, they need to be a little careful. The Slorb makes it so he's a little exposed. Suzu is already forced. And a quick follow-up by Hayden forces Nathan back into the spawn room as now Vikov's going in that background. Mikey, however, does get the stick. Poi will soon fall as well by Vin. But the pick onto... yeah, 74% to shatter of Vin, by the way, right now. So, a little insane. But the late pick on Vikov's could be really big if the Red Pandas can group up quickly, maybe get the space, but... they're being zoned off really well by Laura, who just has that presence of the right click ready to be launched at any moment. We go in, the pull down is forced by Nathan, is here in the fight. Vind already looking for the shatter, is walled off. Big wall by Poi, but Poi forced to go into the cube as he's fallen really low, and the Suzu by Riddle Dog as well as he falls dangerous. Wiggle is so low, and Vind with a massive shatter will find him. Takes Nathan out of the fight as well as Vikov's on the follow through, and Laura finds Poi as well. So these are just some big cleanup kills going in the way of the Nessies.
Yeah, this is kind of insane. Vind almost falls so many times there. The side of the Pandas had so much space there, they had so much damage coming in, but just not good enough focus fire to take down Vind before he landed the shatter. Super close there, but Vind honestly swags out there.
You see a very quick re-engage by the Red Pandas. They're trying to find these points. Window comes out by Hayden. That'll be a great tool as Vind with the empowered fire strike finds Mikey. And the Red Pandas are going to be forced to slow down a little bit. Not really what they have been wanting to do so far, as now Vind is able to hold this super aggressive hold with very little pressure on him.
Yeah, ever since Ryan got patched, or buffed, you know, he's not bad at all anymore. I think on this kind of map, Ryan might actually be better than the Ram. It's very, very close.
Oh, another big fire strike as Gate comes out by Riddle Dog, trying to make something happen as Vind and Mikey both pop their ults. Laura has this right click, won't find it, but Vind is now back in, almost has that shatter again. Keep a note, he's coming looking for it. Will he find it? Blizzard comes out by Poi as Mikey falls to Vikov. So Vikov swags out with the blade and the Blizzard finds Hayden. But Ramacha pops the ult, and you know, Ramacha ult win fight.
Yeah, Ramacha ult, you know, just kind of a Q to win button. You know, it's how it goes. It's one of the best ults in the game, if not the best. Got nerfed to a point where it's still probably the best ult. Yeah, they didn't do a great job with that one. But coming into this fight, the side of the Nessies does have a significant ult advantage. They can do a pretty good job holding this choke, which is what they should be looking to do.
Riddle Dog trying to contest Vikov's up here on this high ground. Well, both forced to fall. They're both just kind of playing a little cat and mouse game up here. Is the Red Panda is opting to just full stay this cart. They know, the Nessies know that they have a lot of prio right now. They have 3 ults to work with. 2 of them very high impact if they can work. Oh, the wall will protect them, but the shatter is laid down. Beat from Wiggle Wiggle is massive. Keeps the entire team alive. As now the fight's going through. Charbotron will fall first to Mikey. Oh no! Oh, it's disastrous. Sorb does come through from Lord. That's all the ults used by the side. Wiggle Higgle will go down to Vin. In trouble from Nathan though, now in this Nemesis form, trying to put damage. The window comes out from Hayden as well as a lamp to keep Vind alive, keep him breathing. Real Dog gets this gate on the ready, throws it out as Vind is in. Him and Vikov's in this small room trying to fight. Lore will find Mikey. That's a good pick, but Vind and Vikov will end up dying in that room to the Nemesis form. Does a lot of damage. As Hayden will be picked off towards the end of the fight, and the cart will continue moving forward.
Yeah, that fight all just comes down to the fact that Sharptron does get killed during beat. They pop the beat to get a little bit of advantage. You know, they would have had the later beat, they had tempo, they could have absolutely easily won that fight, but a great shot from, I believe it was Mikey, cancels the beat. So, great shot from him. Excellent play, turns that fight.
The fight starting again. We do have the Ramacha win button. He's going in, he's ready for it. Went in, finds Charbotron first as Vin pulls him into the team. No, Vin!
No, Vin!
Oh, wait, Hayden gets the pick after big right click. However, Real Dog with the Kiriko headshots doing quite a lot of damage. We'll find Hayden. And Vikov's in a little bit of trouble as Mikey's trying to shoot up at him, but will get away. And the point will be captured. But slow spawn and Nathan is will slow down the Red Pandas a little bit here and give some breathing room for the Nessies.
Yeah. Vin being a little bit of a secret agent there, you know, bringing the Ramatra ult into their team. Kind of unfortunate, but you probably lose that fight anyways. But Blizzard coming in.
Blizzard committed by Poi after a good wall. Doesn't catch anyone, but does make a lot of space here to work with as Mikey finds Vikovs in that backline. Trying to go in. Oh, a big shatter by Vin, but they can't really make a whole lot happen with it. Does cancel out the Mikey ult. So, does probably save a couple lives there. Lore decides to pop the overclock, trying to make something happen. They're trying to fight. There's very sloppy fights going on all over as Nathan in the background will find Lore. Doesn't get value out of that ult, but Vind will find Nathan as well. So now it's a tank versus DPS loss as Vind now in the backline trying to find Ox, and Blade is committed by Vikovs. He's in the backline trying to tear it out, but Wiggle is too fast. And Riddle just kills him. Hayden, in the meanwhile, in the front line, Poi kind of overstayed his welcome a little bit. Everyone turned around to try to deal with Vikovs and got stranded as Hayden picking up another kill for him on the Baptiste. Forced the Red Pandas to slow down, regroup a little bit, and we're going to see here another fight break out. They have window to work with is popped, and that'll just be a quick disengage by the Red Pandas.
Nathan did kite the wrong way. He could get potentially caught out here, but doesn't look like they're going to act on it. They're scared of the Poi wall. Oh, but the window fire strike.
And Pin goes in, catches Nathan. The wall is good as well. Or the wall is just off to the side, so it won't. The wall won't protect him as they keep going. Sorry,
yeah.
I thought that was a Lore wall. The Cassidy wall was crazy.
Yeah. You know what we do is we just blame the fact that aimbot fire strikes from Vin that constantly miss us. You know, Tokyo drifting the fire strikes. And gotten multiple window fire strike kills, and Shatter just comes through, doesn't find anything.
Shatter will find one, but it is quickly soothed by Riddle Dog as now the gate comes out. Beat committed by Charbotron. They can definitely fight this. Ramatra ult is through. Riddle Dog picked out very early as Boy does find Charbotron as well. The Ramatra just going in, burning down everyone. They're not seeing Hayden, I don't think, up on the Baptiste. He's able to keep his team alive, but for how long? Wake, succession around the point. They still have 3 ults to work with here by a sudden recontest. Lord dangerously low in that backline. Can't really be healed by Hayden, who's kind of stuck. He does get down, isn't caught out. Vind now back as well. Blizzard committed by Poi as well as Mikey Deadeye. Vin caught in Blizzard. It's very dangerous. As they do find Vin. Wall comes out. Keeps Hayden out of the fight. Wiggle Higgle commits the ult. Keeps his team alive. Poi finds Hayden. Meanwhile, in the backline, Vikov's punishing out Riddle Dog as the Deadeye comes through from Roar. Won't find anything. Where fight's still going on the point as Poi and Riddle Dog are punting up damage numbers. It's just Charbotron and Vin left on the point as Charbotron quickly brought down by the magnetic grenade. Window is committed by Baptiste as Vin finds a big slam on the Poi and Wiggle falls very low but will live. And touch can't come through by Hayden. Just out of time from Laura and Hayden to get the contest, and 4 seconds left on the clock.
That's absolutely insane, the fact that they cap with 4 seconds. That 4 seconds guarantees them another attack if the side of the Nessies do end up capping, right? They could cap with 4 minutes and the Red Pandas will still get another attack. Which that's an absolutely detrimental thing for the side of the Nessies. They're going to be kicking themselves like, oh, why couldn't we just touch one more time? But honestly, that all comes down to, I think, the Ramatra. Ramatra got so much value. All the ults were a team fight win. You know, Ramatra Shatter might be a little flashier, but Ramatra you just kind of run it down with it and win.
My favorite activity. I will say though as well, I mean, hopefully for the Nessies, they're not kicking themselves over those 4 seconds, but we will see kind of the same looks from both teams here. Laura now deciding to respect the Ramatra a little bit more, switching over to that Reaper, hopefully to try to do more damage in that Nemesis form. He becomes very blocky, but we'll see. We'll have 2 different team wipe win ults now for both teams. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to keep big track of these Nathan and Lore Q presses as the game continues.
Vikop's looking for an early Widow shot, shoots the wall, doesn't find anything. It's gonna end up making a swap. I assume just back to the Genji. Yep.
Quick hotel rush by Nessies. Ooh, a huge Suzu forces Vind in, and he can't stop the charge. Forced to back out now. His shield really low. I'm surprised not getting pressured out more. Now Vikov's, they forgot about him. He's back on the Genji. Now he's behind. His Vind gets another charge into Poi, and Nathan falls to Vikov's. They, again, couldn't see. Oh, and that's a very fast, very good fight win for the Nessies.
Yeah, they just like completely forgot that Vikop's was there. They rotate in the LS, then, you know, they dodge the Widow sideline, and they're like, surely he's just gonna not be there. And then the Genji just came through, killed like 3 people, and, you know, won them a team fight. So pretty clean team fight win.
Quick and early space taking. So Red Panda's in a little bit of trouble. They can't do like what the what they did on or sorry, they can't do what the Nessies did on defense of holding that close store instead of having to hold bookstore. Not the worst, as Poi gets a massive wall. Vind in trouble, but the Reaper is there to bail him out, as well as the Baptiste. Huge healing by Hayden in this game, by the way. Lamp is forced as well. Vind is in. Suzu comes through though. Oh, wow, what a shatter.
Oh my goodness.
Perfectly timed. Waits out the Suzu and then lays them all on their backs.
Yeah, he saw that Nathan had already used the shield, so he's just like, look, I'm going. He pins in, cancels pin, and just slams 4 of them to the ground. Perfect play from them. He knew he built up that ult before anyone else had it. And now they are, you know, set up to use this window fire strike combo again, which, you know, it's been absolutely so powerful so far.
Looks like the Red Pandas will get at least one more recontest here. As the fight is starting soon. Window comes out. Will find Riddle again. Oh no, that's so disastrous for him, as Nathan as well falling to Laura on that Reaper swap. Boy does end up finding Charbotron. But Laura, meanwhile, it's still just being a menace. Finding 3, I believe, in that fight. And
yeah,
that is so unlucky for Riddle now. I think that's the 3rd time he's been caught out by a window fire strike, just doming him.
Yeah, Vin cannot miss Riddle right now with these window fire strikes. Just every single time, just straight into him, which, you know, that's just such an easy team fight win for so little, because those windows charge up so fast. But Nathan has this Ramatra ult for this fight.
Laura as well, up behind, has the ult. Gets spotted out by Riddle. I don't think they know they're there, but Nathan presses his ult first. So, Laura instead forced to leave. Still on Riddle, will get put down by Mikey. But, again, Ramatra R. Pretty good.
Yeah. The nice thing for the side of the Red Pandas is they do have Tire and Beat and High Noon coming in here. Tire can win a fight by itself. Beat can use to stifle, you know, aggression. High Noon can be used to stifle aggression. You know, both can be used to counter this Blade and this Reaper ult. So they got multiple, like, you know, conditions here to win the next few fights.
Up is spotted by the Junk. Drops with the high ult. Finds 2. Riddle and Mikey now out. There will be no High Noon. Poi left with his Tire. Wiggle almost has Beat. Will get caught by Vikov's right at the end there. That's so unfortunate for him. As now there's just more progress being made by the Nessies as they're able to just hold close, and all that just off of the Reaper ult.
Yeah, you know, Wiggle hadn't built up the Beat yet. He was like 1% too by the time the Reaper ult went off, so, you know, I said he had a counter for it, but you just didn't.
He does find Charbotron and breaks Vin's shield there with that ult, and finds Laura off the Magnet Grenade. Boy finding Aiden as well. And they just turn it around real quick with just a Cassidy Deadeye. So, you know, you definitely take that if you're the Red Pandas, and that's all right if you're the Nessies. You still got 4 minutes here. You have the time you need. You're walking back with 3 ults, almost 4. And oh, look at Boy in the background. Here comes a tire. They know. Oh!
Three. Okay, well, each team is just winning a fight off an ultimate. No one can counter any ultimate. Doesn't matter what the ultimate is, it's winning a fight. Oh yeah, that's such a late kill. Literally, just any ult that's used, it wins a fight, no matter what. Apparently, you know, next fight we're gonna see a blade come through, kill 5. We're gonna see a shatter kill 5. Like who knows?
Oh boy!
Oh my god!
Where was that?
I think that was just random spam. Oh, it's a trap.
Kill.
That's insane. That's so unlucky. That's why I hate Junkrat. Coming into this fight though, Nessies have huge advantage.
4 ults. And up goes Lord, gets him off the high ground. We'll get the pick on Poi as Mikey though finds Hayden with the headshot. Ult committed by Charbotron first. Wiggle can counter this if they want, and will decide to do that as Laura finds Riddle Dog first though, before the beat comes out. Vind, almost takes Nathan off the map, but he's able to stabilize. The Dragon Blade comes out, finds Mikey. They're trying to just put so much pressure on Nathan right now. Nemesis Swarm falls out, but he has the ult. He's able to just walk into them again. Vind will fall to that Nemesis Swarm. Charbotron forced to run his Boy. Will find Vigops on that high ground. And it's another big stabilization by the Red Pandas there.
Yeah, it went from one ult every fight into everyone hit Q at the same time, see what happens. And you know, Ramatra Q ended up being the best Q out of all of them, so coming into this fight, the only ult that either team will have is the High Noon. Lore might be able to build up this Blossom mid-fight, but he won't have it for the entry.
Dark is committed there by Vin, trying to get some of this to poke out. Good positioning by Vicops there as Mikey presses Q, forces the disengage by the Nessies. I don't think they know Lore is in that horseshoe though. They get Vind off of it. That's so big, that's slow from the Ramatra. As Mikey then just whips around and kills Vicops, and Nathan now in the backline gets Aiden. And wow, Mikey showing why he is a top competitor in this league.
Yeah, you know, he's won MVP once, almost won it a second time. I believe he got second place that one season, so, you know, pretty good gamer, if I do say so myself.
We will have Laura for sure getting that Blossom, but Boy might have a tire to counter it, as well as Gate by Kiriko, by Real Dog here. Ooh, a big fire strike by Vin gets a lot of progression for him as well. A lot of junk span coming through, finding a lot of just poke damage onto specifically Baptiste and Vind here. They have to be a little bit careful. Vind goes in. Okay, he cancels. Probably for the best. Kiriko Gate comes through. They're now able to fight all in that. Window as well by Hayden is now committed to match.
Oh.
Wiggle Higgle with the pick on Lore. That's the Death Blossom got canceled. Insane plays by him. Riddle with the gate, or yeah, the gate just expired. My bad. Fight's still going on. Boy now has that tire he can use if he wants. Nathan holding very aggressive, able to force out Vin. Vin now kind of in a little bit of trouble, separated from his team. He's going in. Vin don't care.
Vin is the one-man army.
Ults now, almost all ults up for the Red Pandas. Just missing support ults. Ramatra ult comes through. It's just walking in. Vin once again, this time putting him out of the team. Good job, Vin. He learned. Lord does find Riddle, and Nathan falls to Vicops. And the chatter just says, no, Wiggle, you don't get to run. Boy, the tire does kill Lord. Oh, big, I think Bap keeps him alive. Susan from Riddle Dog. As the Nessies now walking it in. I don't think they can get back in time. The junk dies on cart. Oh, Whittle's there. Oh, almost huge boop as Whittle now fighting for his life on the cart, trying to keep people off. Nathan and Vin just swinging on each other, just doing damage as tanks do. The ult from Ikey forces the Nessies. They can't stand in that. We'll find the Riddle gets picked. Oh my God, there's so much happening. Boyd finds Charbotron as well now, but Laura with the double kills from the headshots, and Vigops with the Dragon Blade will clean up as the Nessies will end up capping in overtime, and they're kicking themselves because now the 4 seconds. Oh, both teams almost exactly a minute to cap on this point.
Well, at this point, now the Nessies are happy that they got him below a minute at least. Because, now they get another chance. So the 4 seconds, kind of did make a difference in some ways, but it's more so that they didn't get over a minute. But yeah, 5-minute hold on defense coming in from the side of the Red Pandas, like almost 5 minutes. Absolutely insane from them. They stabilized. As, Booney says, third point is where a time bank goes to die. I think that was Booney.
Wise words.
Yep, that was Booney. Yeah, and then War stole it and started using it in every single broadcast. But,
All right.
War said what? I'm calling you out, War.
It's okay,
You used
we
it every
love
single
War.
King's Row. Love you, War.
All right. Do you like both teams sticking on the same comps here?
I mean, it's clearly our comfort picks.
Mhm.
War started watching for 1 minute and got called out. Perfect timing. Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, at least you know what they're comfort on. Obviously, these are their comfort heroes, comfort comps. So, I kind of like them sticking on it, so... It's just kind of who plays their comp better at this point, because I think both of them have disadvantages, both of them have advantages over the other, so...
You do
who
actually
plays
see the
better.
swap of Riddle onto Baptiste instead of the Kiriko. So that is one change the Red Pandas decided to make as we hop quickly into it. Shield is broken. That's why Laurie's in the back line. Mikey in a little bit of trouble as Nathan, though, however, getting burned out very quickly. The lamp is forced by Hayden to keep Vind alive as well. Both tanks feeling immense pressure from the opposing team. Vikas does win that duel in the top back corner against Mikey. So that's a big pick for the Nessies, and now they're able to just take the space. Point! Oh my god, what a pin! And now they're just able to set up on point. There's no DPS for the Red Pandas. Nathan getting collapsed on now by Lore, and Vin forces out the lamp by Riddle Dog, but he's just getting pinned. Lore got maybe overextending it a little bit there, but he does get out. He recognizes that he needs to be a little bit careful as now overtime is coming up as the Red Pandas look to recontest. They're holding pretty aggressive here. They definitely are showing that they want to hold as this fight will be started. However, I'm looking at ult here. Hayden already has a window, and it will be popped right now. But, oh no, the Red Pandas can just kite that.
Yeah, you get absolutely no value from it.
Yeah.
But Riddle's going to have his ult coming up into this fight. Just a little bit of space gained from it, but Riddle will have his ult. They get to hold this choke. They're in such a good defensive position right here.
You do see, though, bites coming through. Window comes out from Riddle Dog. Ooh, this, sorry, Big Myers like Lore almost got picked. Riddle with the huge... Will stay alive, however, but... oh, no, I think that's just it for the Red Pandas.
Oh, he's on the fair, though.
Still
Could make a
alive,
play
still
here.
Farah, does get the touch. Finds Hayden, finds Vind. Oh my goodness, boy. Looking for Vigops. Vigops against the world right now. We'll find Mikey with a huge beat, like, oh, the blade! He's looking for Riddle. No! Oh, almost
Vic House got a little too saucy there. Got a little bit hyped up after he got the 1 kill, and he's like, I got this all on my own. You definitely want that for this recontext here. Now, coming into this fight, they're going to have Ramatra, High Noon. They have such a good win condition coming up. Whereas the side of the Nessies, they would have had Blade and Window, but instead they just have the Window coming in.
Boy, though, getting this poke damage onto Lore. Lore falls dangerously low. Is kind of looking, he's going behind, trying to maybe find a good barrage angle or an area where he can just kind of spam out. They're not really looking at him. They know he's there, though. They're trying to scout him out. Ramatra, the rest of the team on the point. Baptiste using Window. Poise on him, though. Ramatra ult does come through. And as well as Mikey with the Deadeye. Vin stuck in a corner. He's just having to take it. Oh, they find Charbotron. That's no beat. Laura, however, does find Mikey. Laura finds Riddle Dog as well. Laura is popping up. Nathan does find Vin, but Vicops and Laura. The Cinderella story. Oh my goodness.
If I'm going to give my analysis of why they lost the fight, I think it might have been on Nathan. Because he popped their Ramatra, but he just sat there attacking the tank the whole time. He didn't go for the backline at all. He could have just tried to push through the window, like block through the window, and he would have been fine. But instead, they just, he just kind of sat and swung at the Reinhardt, who just shielded and, ended the ult. So kind of wasted the entire Ramatra, which, that was their big win condition.
Definitely an unfortunate look there, but we will send off now onto a quick map break, and we'll be back with Escort onto map 3. I believe it's 1-1, correct?
Correct.
Right. We'll see you back on Escort.
These beats are the purest. Prove it.
These beats are the purest.
Meow, and welcome
Meow.
back to this match between the Nessies and the Red Pandas. We are going into Route 66 nighttime, and both teams are ready, so we are going to be going in. This map, it kind of encourages a little bit more of the die, which could potentially favor the side of the Red Pandas. I think they should put Nathan on the Winston here. I hope they do. Min likely going to opt for that ball, I would say, is very likely, but you can also see, Winston Azaria. He's got a lot of heroes in his hero pool that he could whip out.
Yeah, you were talking a lot early on the first map. You were talking about Nathan and his Winston in particular. So I'm really looking forward. I hope they do. We will, looks like, see it coming out, as well as the dreaded Mikey Echo makes an appearance from the Red Pandas. So still, still in spawns, so that could change. But we do see Vikov's kind of sticking on the Genji, doing really well in the last map, as well as Vind going for the, maybe going for the Sigma here, sitting in spawn, trying to think it over a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Mikey on the signature Echo coming out here, did have a Christmas song made after his Echo, Mikey and a Mercy. So that's how it's
so
scary.
true.
Sadly, he doesn't have the Mercy here, so maybe he won't be able to perform, but it's Mikey, so yeah, who knows,
We also
maybe
do
we'll
have
hop on the
Vind
Mercy.
against the Sigma, instead opting for the Monkey Mirror. Of course, he doesn't know that necessarily. But Laura on the Ashe with the Mercy Pocket by Charbotron, so doing really well so far, I think, DPS-wise. So we'll definitely see this kind of hit-scan matchup between Toy and Laura. It's going to be kind of up to him to knock Mikey out of the sky. Big Dynamite to start off. Does find two, as now steady car progresses. Vind kind of has to be alone up there. Nathan with a deep jump, trying to find those kills in the backline, but now with the Mercy buff healing, does a lot of heals. But Mikey terrorizing them as he does get Hayden and Vikos, as Lore does find the pick on Wiggle, Child of the Sky, and Lore, he don't miss!
Laura going absolutely crazy, Mikey and with a Mercy came through, got a couple kills, but Laura turned it around and picked up a few of his own. The fight's still going on. Lands another two shots.
Another one! Another one! Vikos gets the credit for that one, but he shot Coach Gun in there and did hit a shot, I believe, so...
No, it got blocked, but...
Oh, gotcha.
But,
Okay, well, it's the shot that counts.
Yeah, he did pick up the 3 kills, almost single-handedly turns around that fight once Mikey picks up 2 early ones, so absolutely insane play from him.
Bugers him through, forces out the Suzu by Hayden. That's a very early Suzu that Nathan wants to take advantage of, as he's now in the back line, trying to get pressure, but they all just back up. It's kind of the big thing for the Nessies right now. Their comp is just so mobile. They're able to just peel away these Nathan dives, but now Vind in trouble as Mikey putting a lot of pressure, and he's alone and will get killed by Poi there at the very end. Mikey going up, trying to get some picks. Will do a lot of damage, but quickly healed up by Hayden as the Charbotron Valkyrie does come through. Gate by Riddle Dog in response, and Bob by Lord to kind of sit on that cart. Contest. Charbotron's in trouble. They need to watch out. Or Wiggle's in trouble, sorry. Nathan does end up finding Vikov's there. It's Riddle finds Charbotron out of the air, and Mikey finds Lore on the end. Vin trying to just find some of these last couple kills. Doesn't have the jump. Needs to be careful as Hayden commits that Suzu, but he doesn't have teleport up and does get collapsed on. Insane awareness by Nathan there to know that he didn't have that teleport. Unless he just jumped on him anyway to find the kill.
Yeah. But Vin kind of missed time there. I believe he built the Primal right as soon as he died, so he built that up a second earlier. They maybe win that fight. But Lore falls early.
Contest. Nathan does find Lore, so that's pretty good. Vin pops Primal as Poi does find Vikov's. The duplicate from Mikey as well. Just they're trying to force this map win. Get this clutch. As Vin now in the back line trying to get anything at all, but will get killed down slowly. Only at the cost of an Echo dupe, so that's pretty good here for the Red Pandas as they're approaching out of that first point.
Yeah, Vin makes the swap over to the Sigma, looking to play a little bit more pokey. Maybe realizing that the back line of the Kiriko Mercy is very hard to dive with just, Genji following him up. Whereas Mikey has this Mercy pocket, he can go in very aggressive and makes use out of it on Nathan's dives.
Boy, on a great side angle right now. It's able to put a lot of pressure. He's forced out by Vin, just kind of looking in his direction. Rock committed. Good pressure by Nathan right now on his high ground. Forces out the gate by Hayden, but Mikey is the first person to find the pick on Vickoffs as a huge rock does get Nathan slowed down, forces him to primal. But Boy has the visor tearing up on this high ground. Laura will respond very quickly, but Nathan in the backline finds both supports. That's not a great trade if you're the sorry, Nessies right now.
Yeah.
The res will come through for Boy.
Yeah, a few picks traded out, but you know, Nathan, the GM tank player in Paladins, comes through, makes absolutely insane plays on with the Makoa Primal. Ancient Rage, as it is in Paladins.
What's Paladins?
Great play from him. Shout out Fedora. But yeah,
Now
Blade
they're
coming
able to
through
have
from
some good pressure
Vickoffs.
here. They don't have to worry about the visor. Gate committed by Riddle Dog. They want to capture this point here, and they want to capture it fast. Vin is the only person able to touch right now. Is getting pressured out by Nathan. Falls really low and will get picked. As now everyone else from the Nessies are now forced to drop, trying to contest. The Genji is there. Will get burned down very quickly by Nathan and the mercy of Wiggle Higgle as well. And now it looks like just kind of quick stagger kills here as Hayden is now on the break. Charbotron commits the Valk, but they capture it first. Oh, that's so unlucky for Charbotron.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hayden made the swap over to the Brig. I don't like it at all, especially into the Echo Mercy. I think the Brig absolutely gets farmed by it. But you know, I was too busy talking about Paladins to say anything at the moment. But the nice thing is, Hayden does have this rally coming up. Ooh. Oh, but Vilkoff just 100 to death. Boy, which is, you know, a dash, right click, melee. Actually, I think it's a left click dash, but you know, either way, does end up killing him. Coming into this fight, they have, you know, Rally, Blade, and Sigmalt, so they're pretty set up to win this fight.
Yeah, pretty good positioning for the Nessies right now. Primal comes out by Nathan. They're trying to make anything happen as Vin falls off very quickly. Huge burst damage by the Mercy there with the Primal knocking them all around. The Brig's in trouble now, forced into a room, will fall to Boy. But Nathan falling a little dangerously low. He does have the Wiggle Higgle Valk healing, does come out. Ooh, and what a blade by Vickoffs. Will find Wiggle Higgle. Mikey comes out with a dupe on a Mercy to get the res. Oh, but it gets canceled.
That doesn't get the res off, but you know, Mikey was looking directly at Laura and somehow it copied the Mercy. I actually have no clue how, you know. A little bit of an Overwatch moment, but this is the issue with the Mercy break comp. Vin doesn't have much healing, especially against the Echo Mercy. So he just kind of gets bursted down right away, you know. He's going to need to play passive, or Laura will just have to take Mikey out of the sky like that.
That would be a dangerous res if they're going for it. Oh, a big flux. We'll pull 3 in the air as Laura finds the finishing kills on 2 of them. Nathan will be able to get out. A little low. That's good farm for Wiggles ult, but yeah. You have a Brig ult. You have a Cassidy ult.
Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. I thought Charbotron was going to get killed there. Falling very low, but instead Poi falls. Mikey has made over the swap to the Sojourn, you know, a little bit better on this point. Echo doesn't really have the, you know, it's more for vertical mobility, whereas this point isn't, you know, necessarily that great for it.
Nathan goes in, does miss the jump, but the bubble is down on the ground. Gate is committed by Riddle Dog, and Poi with the visor as well. Lord with the counter. Oh, the Brig picked off instantly. That's no more healing from that Brig ult. Not really a whole lot else able to go on for the Red Pandas here as they look for the engage. Big rock by Vin cuts the dive of Nathan as he'll fall dangerously low, but Mikey will find Laura first. That's a lot of the damage now cut as the fight will continue. Mikey on cart. Vickoff's in the back line. He's trying to find a cheeky play. He's so close to that blade as Mikey's trying to chase him down. Has the pocket, but Vickoff's wants it. Look it out. Nathan, meanwhile, Vin turn around. Charbotron will fall to Poi as the Vin will commit the ult, trying to get anything off this high ground as Lord with the right click will end off Poi, but the Suzu is committed, saves both supports as Wiggle commits the ult as well. Now the Primal tossing around Vickoffs forces him back into the spawn doors. This cart is keep continuing its slow and steady push. Laura falls dangerously low, has to fall back. He's in so much trouble as Mikey has that overclock. He's able to push it, but oh, he gets right-clicked by Laura first. Now the Nessies are collapsing. They're looking for Mercy. Just barely gets out, but Laura finds point set. Vin finds Riddle Dog, and now it's just the no.
Yeah.
Big picks by Laura to start off that ending fight.
The side of the Red Pandas might have snowballed the first 2 points. However, they kind of got tripped up on this third point. Mikey can't nearly play the Echo to, the same capacity as he could on the first 2 points, so they kind of get punished quite a bit from it. Coming through here, Vin makes the swap over the Sigma, which ends up being very beneficial. I don't think the Brig Mercy was the right solution. It ended up working, but I don't think that was necessarily the reason. But, if we want, we can talk it. Just say it is and, make Typhoon happy. Yeah, I'm just really upset because I was wrong and I questioned the Brig, but the Brig was immaculate. Perfect spot.
Well, they did decide to swap off now onto the Baptiste, so maybe they think the same. You know what would make my day, Angel?
Huh.
If they do a Ryan close hold, even though I know it's not going to happen.
They're not, but, we can wish. We can wish. We love seeing a little bit of close
maybe when
holds,
there's
but...
the perfect tie at 60-60.
Yeah.
And then both teams do the Ryan close hold.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it happening.
We see same comp coming out for the Red Pandas here. Definitely feeling comfortable. Mikey now able to play this Echo in this, nicer, more friendly skybox.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a lot of changes on the side of the Nessies, but not a whole lot. They opt for the... Oh no, they swap back to the Cassidy, so no Sojourn. Vind deciding to stay once again on the Sigma. We'll see how that plays out now. Oh, insane rock does catch Mikey out of the air, but he's able to just fall back. A lot of pressure, meanwhile, is put on them. This card is moving pretty well. Nathan is trying to make this space. Is caught out by the Cassidy, getting burnt quite a lot. Has to fall back a little bit. Another good rock from Vind is just trying to take this corner here. Boy, doing some chip damage. Vikovs goes in, forces the deflect. He'll drop down. Oh, and a quick pick by Vind on a Mercy. Those are so big. Laura finds point. That's both DPS now gone for the Red Pandas. And the tank. Now Wiggle can't really get any free reses, and he'll be picked as well. And Riddle trying to fight for his life, but will eventually get killed as this card is still moving.
Yeah, the side of the Nessies just opted to play that fight really slow. They slowly took space, just ended up poking out the team, which is exactly how they should be playing their comp. You just want to do a bunch of damage, but slowly gets the touch on the Tracer, gets forced out early, and I don't think they get another touch. Yeah, Recontest isn't able to come through, and Suzu's force and slowly gets staggered, and Mikey gets staggered as well. Very unfortunate.
Laura and
for
Big
them.
Ops are definitely showing up to play today. They have been insane on their rolls.
Yeah, they have.
I'm trying to get some of this poke. Once again, I think we'll just kind of see the mirrored location as we saw when the teams were swapped, fighting on this kind of top corner here. Laura, good kind of split playing right now by the Nessies. They're not if Charbotron gets picked though. Laura does find point. That's pretty big, but Mikey on the prowl trying to find the other support player. Riddle Dog commits the ult, but so does Laura and Vin. They're trying to find anything. Laura finds Mikey.
Wait, what?
The Deadeye. Oh, Vin, the whiff. Oh no, but they're still winning. Hayden shoots Wiggle out of the sky, and it's a fight win for the Nessies.
It's your Swiffer wet jet whiff of the day, Vin. Whipping. Woo.
Well, it ended up working for him because
Hayden.
it got them all. It got them all to where Hayden and Laura could headshot everyone. That was the intended play.
If I'm being real, I don't know how that Flux missed, to be honest. I don't see at all how it should have, but, it ended up happening. Blade coming in.
Oh, but Big Ops has a blade. Will instantly find Riddle Dog. Nathan, however, Boss Primal. We'll find Lord. Oh. But Big Ops still has that blade going. We'll find another on Mikey. Nathan, however, does find Vin. They're just trading back and forth. However, Hayden will kind of put the nail in the coffin, finds Wiggle. And Charbotron pops the Valk to ensure this point capture. And now, if you're the Red Pandas, you're sweating a little bit because you're facing a 5-minute time bank into this last hold where your echo is not as strong as it should have been earlier.
Yeah, you know, they did it on King's Row, except this is definitely probably harder task ahead of them. You know, they're gonna have to really efficiently use these ults because, you know, coming to this fight they have 3 ults. The other side has 0.
Oh my
they gotta
goodness.
just manage these effectively. But Mikey already falls. That should just signal instant reset. But slowly staying in a little bit. Looks for nothing. They're still fighting this, which is kind of strange in my opinion.
I think they're just trying to get as much burn as they can on Finn, but it's not really able to do anything because he just has the Baptiste heals. Nathan decides to go in, looks for the kill, hops on Laura, but he has the Deadeye and he has the Lamp and he has the... Oh! Through the Valk too. That's so big if you're the Nessies. They're able to just walk up. Mikey will find Hayden, so that's the main heals down for the side of the red, or the side of the Nessies. But Charbotron will be there with the reses. Now the damage is coming through. Poi will fall. Nathan falling dangerously low, also killed by Vikos.
Blade.
The Blade to finish it. A little dance here as he kills Mikey, and it's a pretty efficient win here for the Nessies.
Yeah, that was pretty dominant. You know, they didn't do great on their first 2 defenses, or first 2 point defenses, but, you know, 3rd point they held them, and then their attack is just all in their favor. They absolutely dominated that. Great play from the Nessies, you know. This swap onto the Sigma definitely more favorable than, you know, the value they were getting on the Monkey, so good adaptation from them.
Yeah, and I think, again, I just want to call out Laura hitting, again, as we see in the play again, they're hitting those shots, shooting down Mikey almost the entire game. It felt like it was, we were looking at Laura's hit scan, kind of killing Mikey before the fights even started, or catching out Wiggle when they're trying to go for reses or cross the map heals. So really good play by him, really good play by Vin and Vikos. It feels like they're playing off each other really well. That Genji and Sigma and Genji and Winston, they're together for a lot of those fights and doing a lot of damage. So with that, I'm going to send us off to another map break with the score currently 2-1 for the Loch Ness Nessies.
Welcome back to some more Meow Overwatch.
Meow.
Today, we are back with the Red Pandas versus Nessies on Esperanza. Surely we don't go to a map 5 for my sanity. but you know, there's a good chance we do. Mikey's team has practiced this map extensively in the scrims, 12-hour blocks every day, just preparing for this map. Yeah, but coming in here, this should be a really good map. This does, you know, kind of usually favor the brawlish comps or like a ball comp. But, you know, we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, I also would like to shout out Panini and someone else for Raz for subscribing to the Twitch channel earlier. Thank you too.
Go.
I just remembered that.
I'm clapping. I don't know if it's picking it up.
No, it's not, but I can imagine it. I smell the clapping.
Love
And
it.
Zainu Babo with the Prime. This is how I farm Twitch Primes. Next person to get a Twitch Prime gets their role and a role for a friend.
And we'll meow.
Yeah, and Booney will meow. Yep. I have verbal confirmation from Flambo that Booney will meow. Yes,
okay,
Booney
well,
will.
we do see...
And the
Zarya-
flow has subscribed to Twitch Prime. Thank you. Booty, take it away. Yeah, just unmute yourself quickly. Okay, meow. Come on. You can't scam the flow. Did you? I didn't hear it.
I did not hear it either.
Yeah, you gotta do it louder. No one heard it. Didn't pick up. Yes!
Oh, let's go!
also
As we
you
say
gotta
that, however,
switch
pickups
in-game.
does find Poi, Mikey dangerously low. A little bit of trouble will be healed up by Riddle Dog, but early card progression by the Nessies as they're able to push forward. Nathan in trouble, gets hit by the sticky grenade, and will fall back.
Hey, I got you money.
Once again, just finding these picks as the Nessies are now walking in the back line. Finds Riddle Dog. Will they be able to find Wiggle? Wiggle, get out! I believe.
Yeah, huge early advantage coming in from the side of the Nessies. You know, they're on their Zarya comp. This is, you know, one of Vin's signature heroes coming through here. Lore on the Cassidy, which, you know, we've obviously seen he's very proficient at. Vikhov's signature Genji. Mikey kind of mirroring the Cassidy or something I like to see. You know, he's been super proficient on it so far,
And
so...
they're able to just get
yeah.
the enhanced spawns already. Lori get pressured a little bit, but it has the deflect, able to get out as Nathan goes in dangerously low. Suzu's forced as Poi cover gets that first blood, finds the Genji. But Lore forces in still, gets Mikey. Don't really want to do that too much as Red Pandas are a little low, but now that they have the numbers advantage, they're able to just play slow, take the bot. Nathan goes in, trying to find Vind here. Suzu comes up by Riddle Dog. They're trying to get these picks. They need these picks. They need that energy to fall down a little bit. As Charbotron will fall from Nathan as well. They're smelling blood in the water. They want the Scary Code. They want the Zarya. And they will find at least Laura again. Hayden as well found.
Oh my
Vind.
goodness.
Wiggle with the double tap to the dome.
Yeah, those staggers were absolutely tragic there. Also, for the people that have just subscribed, message Angel Overwatch on Discord after the stream, and I'll get you your guys' roles and stuff set up. But coming into this fight, the Red Pandas have a lot of ults coming in. Same with the Nessies. They have all ults besides this High Noon. But, you know, love to see who gets
spot. Does get spotted out, force the move. Magnetic Grenade comes out as Gate as well, committed by Hayden. As now it's a scrappy fight. Poi presses the spin to win button, but Vikos does find Wiggle in the backline. It's not over yet, but Poi cleans up Charbotron. Vikos goes for the blade. Finds one more. Nathan with the primal as well. We'll find Vin, but I think a little greedy by Vikos there as he will be staggered out, and now they don't have a blade for this second contest.
I don't think the stream caught that, but Nathan did hit some tactical crouching coming on Vikhoff, so, you know, a little bit of teabagging coming in there, so, you know, a little bit disrespectful, but, you know, we approve of it in our Aurora League. We love toxicity here. But, you know, they do get the checkpoint. It will be a little bit of a, you know, butt scratch coming in, but we'll have to see who gets value out of these ultimates for next fight.
And Mikey still has his Deadeye. He cleaned it up after, he got it after that first fight, in fact, as Nathan making the space and getting a lot of availability here, but will get very quickly by Vikos. Poi as well will fall as Vikos now trying to get a little bit of revenge on that tactical bagging as they find 3 and Charbotron finding Riddle and Wiggle.
Yeah, they did crucially get that checkpoint and take the advantage. So they should get another early fight coming in here, you know, as a group. They are going to have to concede the half and the early spawn, but, you know, either way, they'll get another fight before the side of the Nessie starts gaining cart progress.
Bubble is forced out of Vind a little bit early, trying to keep Vikos alive as he's in a little bit aggressive here as Laura gets caught out. The other bubble is committed, and oh, he gets shut down by Real Dog. A little bit over aggressive, I think there. As now Mikey has the Deadeye of his own. As Suzu comes out, oh, Turbotron!
Oh.
I think she might have DC'd for a second there, but now she's back. Nathan will find the kill eventually, but Vind does find Poi with the late kill. But now it's just hand on the point that the bot will flip over for the red Pandas as they continue pushing it down this main stretch.
Yeah, late kill on the Poi is nice. I don't think it should mean much. He does get back pretty fast. But, this should allow them to cap the checkpoint again, regain that forward spawn. And this is why push is so hard to cap. If you keep losing those mid fights, you'll just basically never get the lead. They'll keep getting forward spawns and they'll always get a recontest there. Both teams should have Kiriko Rush coming into this fight, so it's whoever does better with theirs.
Both should have beat as well, so another thing to pay attention to. Riddle has it first, will pop it.
Oh, Ajax!
Oh, the Ajax again! The beat is big as Hayden does find Mikey, but Wiggle there with the beat, able to contest the other gate by Hayden comes through, but he gets picked by Poi, as now it's just Laura on the card and Wiggle trying to kill him. He gets the bubble comes through by Vind, but Wiggle showing some that he's doing a little bit of gaming right now, doing a lot of damage. As the Primal is popped by Nathan in the backline, trying to keep Charbotron out of the fight as the supports are just killing Vind. Charbotron will end up picking up Riddle Dog, but the still solid card progression right now for the Red Pandas as the Mikey is just staggering some of these kills, and that's not really what you want to see by the Nessies here.
Yeah, once again, a very unlucky death during B. It happens every once in a while. It's very unfortunate when it does happen. Nathan did pretty much waste the entire Primal chasing a kill, didn't get it, but they eventually won the fight from it, so good plays from them. Watson comes in early from Poi.
Poi finds Laura early, that's what you want. They're now even, as Vikos will get the kill on Poi, but this robot's still moving. They're able to get pressure off of that. The Diva swap by Vin, trying to get a little bit more pressure on this monkey, as now it's up to Mikey's Deadeye. Will he pop it? Vin spots it out, trying to get damage on him, trying to DM him out of the fight. The Suzu is brought out by Hayden, so a little bit aggressive maybe here from the Red Pandas. They're holding on this bus. Bot's still moving, but now being a little bit contested. Vikos has the blade, but very low HP on top of this bus. Now full, they might look for something here. As Nathan goes in, lands on the, Deadeye committed by Mikey. As the rest of the Nessies now have to fall back, have to respect it. Lord sends out the Slorb, able to contest a little bit. Riddle Dog throws in the gate as Nathan in the backline on that Genji. The Magnetic Bomb will find Charbotron and she falls, but the Red Pandas are so low, they're so dangerously low. Hayden commits the ult, but Mikey is finding two first. The bomb comes through by Vin, they find both supports. And now it's just, it's Vin versus the world. He's finding one more, he's looking at Poi. Poi taking a lot of damage, will fall to Vin as Mikey now being chased and slowly staggered out by the team, but they should be able to have these faster spawns, maybe recontest again before they even lose those spawns, in fact.
Yeah, great bomb from Vin. Finds two, both supports, practically just solo carrying that fight. And the nice thing is Vikos has this blade, Laura has this Sojourn ult, as well as Charbotron has the beat coming in. Whereas the side of the Red Pandas just have two ults in the beat and the Primal, so they're going to have to get a lot of value in those ults in order to counter these.
Yeah, Nathan goes in early engage, tries to find anything, has the Primal to stay alive, trying to find the juggle here on Charbotron. She doesn't beat if she wants. That one does come off, that was a little scary. It saves her and Hayden as now they're a little alive. The counter beat by Wiggle. Boy, dangerously low. Gets saved by Wiggle there. As well as Mikey, but Nathan will be able to demag Vin, now looking quite in favor. The Red Pandas, importantly, lose Primal spawn, so if they lose this fight, this is going to be a big turnaround for the Nessies, but it does look like it won't be that way as Nathan quickly finds Vin. Vikos looking for the blade, the Suzu comes out though, so he won't be able to find that first kill as Boyd commits the Death Blossom to make sure that Vikos won't be able to find anything. Nathan finds Charbotron as well, so she's out of the fight. And now it's just a lot of cleanup. Poi, however, Poi and Wiggle falling real low. Pickoffs, however, getting zoned out by Nathan, and it will be a fight win here for the Red Pandas. They're able to just keep their march going.
Oh, Nathan nearly falls there to Hayden in the back half, but it ends up just Hayden getting staggered out here, and Riddle has this Kiriko rush. Hayden does as well, but if he's not at the start of this fight, it could be very dangerous. He does get the taxi though, so he is fine. They'll both have mirrored Kiriko rush coming into this fight. So whoever gets more value off theirs.
And pops for both pop at the same time, looking for it. Nathan forced to back out, falls dangerous ball. Wiggle in trouble. Wiggle! Ooh, he gets out of its life. Mikey does fall by Vin though. Poi now in trouble. Has to Wraith. Maybe gets out. No, Poi will fall here. Yep, Lord closes his coffin on that one. And Vin trying to find these last couple kills. Vikov's following him, but Wiggle is still alive, giving that speed boost, able to keep the rest of the Red Pandas alive. But they still have the prize spines. The Red Pandas will be back. So it's kind of up to the Nessies here to try to get that, cut out that early spawn for the Red Pandas and hopefully get a fight win.
Yeah, they definitely need a team fight win here. However, the main ults they have are the Vin Bomb as well as the Social Help coming through. One of those is going to need to get immense value to win this fight.
In trouble, gets caught out a little bit by Nathan, but is able to get out. Nathan falls dangerous low. Oh, finds Charbeltron and pops the Primal, able to stay alive. Lore pops the ult, gets Wiggle. What a shot! As we now see him getting juggled by Nathan, trying to keep the rest of his team alive. But it's just Nathan now, and Suzu's forced, but he's so low. He's in trouble. Vin pops the bomb. Oh, won't find anything. Lore, meanwhile, still has that right click. Won't find it as Poi able to Wraith and find overtime and spot. Vin will find Mikey off the back end, but it's do or die now for the Nessies. They have to stay around this robot, and they have to win these fights. Vin on the bot. Wiggle will get out, but Lore finds Poi. That's a really big pick. Now they don't have to worry about that Reaper pressure. And since they already capped that thing earlier, they don't have to worry about the butt scratch. All Nessies now on the bot. They're trying to find a fight win here. Riddle has the gate, and Mikey has the ult. They're able to contest this if they need it. They have a long progression, but this is definitely doable right now for both teams.
Yeah, there should be a big ult fight coming in through here, as well as a gate committed early. Mirror beats from Charbeltron.
Big blade comes through. They need to find Wiggle here. Oh, they find both of the points. That's so big. Poi with the Death Blossom on card is able to keep things off, but Vin is able to DM all of it. Mikey will find Vikovs in the backline, but Poi is able to get staggered out. That's so big that blade is huge. They cut out both supports early, and Wiggle isn't able to get that beat off. Now they're able to keep going up around this corner. Hayden has this gate. They need to be able to find something with this gate, shut down both the beat and the high noon. Poi makes the swap over to Symmetra, trying to find some of these picks with the turret, trying to find value through this DM.
Nathan makes the swap over to Ramatra just for this last point. You can just sit on point and brawl it, which is absolutely insane. You're gonna have to see who gets better use of their ultimates.
Mikey has the thing popped up by Vin. The gate comes through. The beat as well by Wiggle is so big. Mikey finds Charbeltron. That's what they need. Charbeltron will not be in this fight. However, the Ramatra now doing in work. The gate is committed, as well as the sword. Oh, the Vin bomb. Oh, it won't find Nathan. Nathan had the shield. Laura finds Poi. That's such a big pick. Now they're trying to go for the points. Wiggle cut out a little bit. Laura looking for him. Won't. Oh, he pops it. Oh, but won't find him. It's Nathan instead finds Laura. Mikey then finds Vikovs. Oh, this is so disastrous right now for the Nessies. They're getting cut out. Hayden finds the pick on a Mikey, but Nathan turns around and finds Vin. It's just Hayden on this point. It's Charbeltron trying to find their way back. They're trying to make hero things happen. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Now, Poi's able to pick Hayden. Wiggle finds Charbeltron, and Nathan will find Hayden to end out that fight. But that was so close for the Nessies.
Oh, it came down to the very last fight, as a lot of these maps have. Absolutely insane series between these two teams. You know, both these teams are predicted to be super high up, so absolutely insane. They're both performing in this game.
What a final fight. Oh, man. And what a bomb by Vin here. I know we talked about it a little bit, but...
Looks like it was just a remake too, so, you know, potentially a little bit of luck coming in there, but, you know, whatever wins you the fight.
All skill. Well, we came into this series expecting it to be a doozy, and we were not disappointed. We are going to a map 5. So, for now, we're sending off to a map break. I don't know if Booney will be coming in for Angel, or Angel's going to be sticking it out here, but we'll be back with a map 5 here for Aurora Watch.
Welcome back to some more Meow Overwatch.
Meow.
We're here with map 5 on Lijiang Tower. A little bit of an update. Tortuga Team 2, wait no, whatever, yeah, Tortuga Team 2 versus Random Jimmy is currently map 5 Lijiang Tower, so we'll give an update when that game is finished, but we have our own map 5 to watch.
Also Lijiang Tower.
Yep.
Now, I'm gonna be honest here. If I am the Nessies, I would not have taken the Red Pandas to Lijiang Tower.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
like,
yeah. You're
this is
confident in the
of
one
Mikey's
map.
favorite
Yeah.
maps, I think, for sure. So we'll
Yeah,
definitely
the
see.
thing.
I could be proven wrong, but
Mhm.
we will see kind of the matching brawl sort of strategy here with Nathan again preferring the Ramatra over the Rhine.
Yeah, the thing is, I think they're confident in their Brawl comp, which, this map you can play Brawl on 2 of the 3 points, like, fairly easily. You could even play it on all 3, but obviously you're going to want to play, Mikey's going to probably play the Echo in the Gardens, but for at least these 2 points, you should be able to force the Brawl, which, is their best comp, so I kind of like this map pick, actually.
Well, we'll quickly find out. Both teams, well, okay, the Nessies opting to swap off the Symmetra instead favoring the Genji, but Koi will stick on the Symmetra. They're able to get early map presence and are able to quickly set up here, as Nathan now able to do quite a bit of poke here in that Nemesis form. Forces out the very quick ammo field by Hayden as Lore gets picked early by Mikey. He's just hitting headshot after headshot. Vikov's going in, trying to challenge him a little bit. And Vin with a massive pin! Holy, but he dies! Oh no, he didn't have enough range to push Riddle into that wall as Riddle Dog then and Nathan each finding 2 that fight.
Yeah, the TP to point, just proving to be so good. Vin ends up pushing through because he knows he's got to break that choke, but the rest of his team wasn't able to follow him through, so he's just kind of caught out from them, and the rest of his team could just easily get killed there.
Then looks for another pin, won't find it. Able to do a little bit of damage with that fire strike. They're now going in. Vin being very aggressive. That was Sim turrets doing work, able to burn down that shield. Immo field is forced very early as Riddle will take it down. Nathan has the raw malt already, pops it, is able to just walk into the back line of the team doing damage, finds Charbotron, and now everyone else has to run. Lore now next, and Hayden soon to follow as the Ramatra ult able to just once again wipe out that fight, and Mikey and Nathan falling very low, but they're able to live just long enough with both DPS and tank down for the Nessies.
Yeah, a lot of ults come into this fight. Laura makes the swap over to the Sojourn, looking for a little bit more of that, one-shot potential coming in from the railgun, but coming into this fight, the side of the Red Pandas have the wall and the High Noon, as well as a window, so they got a lot of ults coming in here, and a lot of good ults, too.
Nessie's opting to go through the other door. They have the window, able to put it down. Ooh, big damage from the fire strike on the Mikey. Mikey opts to pop that dead egg, try to keep a little bit of pressure off him as Nathan finds Charbotron. That's no beat for them. Vin finds both supports in the backline as he goes in. Mikey will find the kill. But Poi and Mikey dangerously low. They can't be healed. They have to just fall off. They have to respect it. Vikovs will find Mikey on the back end of the dash kill. We'll find Poi as well. And now Nathan in trouble. Has to try to wipe on this point, but he's just being staggered. We'll find Hayden, so that's really good for them. But overall, just a pretty clean fight win there for the side of the Nessies.
Yeah, Vin makes a little bit of a speed shatter play around the side and shatters, I believe it was 3 people, and finds 2 of them, so, just kind of carrying that fight, so something you expect from your, 4-4 player, so great plays from him.
We will see a blade here from Vikovs, has it at the ready, not quite ready for a wiggle. As they will go in, Hayden finds Nathan, that's so big. The blade comes through as well, and again, Wiggle doesn't have that beat yet, so he's able to find 2, find 3, and now it's just Wiggle. He's stuck on the side wall. Wiggle, you just need to fall, I think. Wiggle!
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 No! Little bit of a stagger coming in through there, but, in the grand scheme of things, it shouldn't matter too much. Both teams should have beat coming to this fight. Laura does have this Sojourn ult. Nathan close to the win con of the Ramatra ult, so, just kind of whether he builds it up before this fight starts or not.
I do think the Rhine close hold is a little bit stronger than the Ramatra here. They're also able to have that, I guess, Baptiste healing on both. As Poi now looking in the back line, the Ramatra ult is popped. They're not really able to find anything as the beat comes through. Poi, though, with the pick, as Lore, what a shot, finds one more. Poi finds Vin, but Lore on a rampage right now finds, 2 in the Immo field, and that will shut down the Red Pandas engaged there. And that's both Pulse Bomb and Rommel forced out by the Red Pandas in a lost fight.
They're still trying to
Wait,
fight
not
this,
over
actually.
yet. Not over yet. Vikos does fall to Poi. Now putting pressure on the point. Window comes
committed.
through. Vind will find Poi, and Vind is there. Finds Mikey. And now it's 3v3 on the point. Oh, the Shatter finds Wiggle. Wiggle won't be able to beat. He will follow the charge from Vind, and now it's just Nathan on the point with Riddle trying to help him as much as he can. But now there's 4 back for the Nessies. It's Vind cleaning up Nathan, and now the dash from Vikos into the backline will find Riddle Dog, and now it looks like the Nessies are just going to be able to set up on point and win.
Yeah, they almost carried that. Poi got a few kills, but it shouldn't matter.
From Wiggle is he's now back. Right click onto Mikey will do a lot of damage as Min finds the rest of the kill, and Wiggle will fall to Laura as well.
Yeah, they almost clutched that as, you know, a 3-man squad. They picked off Vikov, but Vin killed Sully with a fire strike, which, you know, kind of signified, you know, the loss of that. They still had to fight it because, you know, just timing-wise, they needed to win that, but they weren't able to do it. But, you know, 99 to 99. And now you're onto the map that probably favors the side of the Red Pandas. I'm expecting Mikey to go over to this Echo Mercy comp, you know, that he loves. I could see him going on the Cassidy, but to be honest, I want him to go to Echo Mercy. I think he get a lot of value at it. But maybe he's scared of Laura's hit scan. Opting for the Tracer.
I think that's a good idea.
It's definitely a good pick. Definitely a good choice. I rather like it significantly more than the Cassidy, but I still think he could cook on Echo.
Once again, Vikov's opting for the Genji over the Symmetra as Poi goes for the Sombra. So we saw this a little bit. Map 1 worked very well for the Red Pandas, but right now Vin is able to just walk into the backline. Wiggle now in trouble, forced to run out. Ooh, what a Suzu, saves his life, but Lore will find Poi. What a shot.
Yeah, the side of the Red Pandas needs to be a little bit more coordinated on the dives. Oaks wasn't set up there, so he wasn't able to get much value. Opt for the swap onto the Fair. I'm wondering if Wiggle Higgle's going to swap to this Mercy. It does look like he is. Mikey getting a little bit pressured out here. Will end up living, but you know, that's kind of crucial setup time that Mikey no longer has, but you're kind of relying on Poi now to do big damage and Mikey to follow up here.
The dive comes through onto Hayden, trying to find him. Vikov's as well. Suzu's forced, but Vin with the ultra charge. Laura finds Riddle again. He's just hitting these right clicks. It's so big for them. Poi finds the ammo field, but Vin finds the tank. So it looks like another quick fight win for, well, maybe not yet, as Poi does find Hayden. It's just Poi alive, trying to make something happen here on the point. He's spamming down those rockets onto there, trying to do some damage. He'll get out with his life, too, which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Maybe overextending a little bit, has the dash.
Oh, it does die.
Never mind. Poi finds him. That's really big. The Nessies need to go faster. They need to take advantage of this death of the Genji. Looking for some plays. Nathan goes in onto the backline. Vind misses, I think, the first charge of this map. Mikey will get Lore. The ammo field is down. That's really big, but there's no pressure on point yet. They're able to just still stay point, and now Vikov's is back and finds Poi out of the air. It's just, no, well, okay, Mikey finds Hayden, but now, again, it's just Nathan on point. Charbotron will fall to him as now Vin being pressured a little bit. Both a little bit low in here. The Genji's back. So it's Genji and Ryan versus Winston and Mercy on point right now. They're both trying to make anything happen. The big slam by Vin will get Nathan's life, but Mikey again finds Vikov's. Mikey right now is just trying to find anything off these solo picks, but again, they're just not getting any pressure on this point. They've been winning this fight for so long, but they'll just now capture the point.
Yeah, the side of the Nessies got about 30% or 20% more than they really should have. Sully, I think, needed to commit that barrage a little bit earlier and just secure that team fight win, but inside he tries to get greedy, tries to save it, and they end up losing a lot of value progress off of that. Coming into this fight, they have a couple ults, but the side of the Nessies has so many ults coming in. It makes the swap over the D.Va as well.
Yeah. Now it's going to be a lot harder for the Red Pandas to take advantage. Just Lord, now do it. Oh my gosh, finds Riddle instantly. Vikos as well. The Blade finds Poi in the air. Now with the fight's going, the Blade's going. Primal is forced out as he's trying to find anything. He's trying to get Aiden, but Aiden's staying alive. Beat comes through by Charbotron just to keep their team alive, but they're winning. Wiggle dies to Vikos. Mikey falls dangerously low, forced to recall. He's trying to play around the statue. He's trying to do anything. Wolf get picked by Lord. Nathan finds Hayden, but it's too late. His team's already lost. They're all trying to find the fight, but Vikos and Vind are just doing so much damage in this front line, and Charbotron fights too!
Oh my goodness. They're going to have a very staggered recontest here. Wiggle Higgle's going to need to pop the Valk to touch here. Mikey can probably get forced, but it's going to be very, very scrappy. Sully making the swap over to the Echo. Nathan to the Ramatra, going back to his patented hero.
Are they
But
going to be able to touch? They're not.
Mikey should
Okay,
be able to get
Mikey's
it.
there, Mikey's there.
Yeah.
Off his
Recall's
spot, they're going
forced.
in. Boy trying to put pressure. Oh! Please don't C9. Window is forced. It's coming out. They're trying to do damage. Nathan falls a little bit low. Floor getting a little bit of pressure. Saved by the ammo lamp. Mikey and Nathan, however, so low. Wiggle gets picked. It's so big. Boy now in trouble. Has to get out. Mikey with the pulse bomb finds Laura, but Laura kills Boy first. Vikos now kills Mikey. It's just Nathan and Riddle trying to fight on this point, but there's 4 more of the Nessies still on there. Vikos trying to go and finds the other kill, and that's just the Nessies will take this match. Oh my goodness. What a performance.
Absolutely insane from both teams. Yeah, that was a very close match, you know. It could have gone either way, to be honest. The side of the Red Pandas could have won that King's Row very, very easily, but, you know, it just goes the way of the Nessies. Great play from basically everyone in this lobby. You know, overall, very, very strong teams. Very scary looking for both them.
Yeah.
I don't want to play either of these teams.
Yeah.
A little bit of an update from the random Jimmy's game. They're currently 76% to 76%, 1-1 on the point.
Oh,
So
goodness.
they're about as close as you can get right now. So another insanely close series.
All right, I guess we should probably discuss match MVPs.
Yeah, match MVP. I personally, I think I know who I would put mine as.
I think I know as well.
Okay, ready? Say yours in 3, 2, 1. Laura.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're in agreement. And it seems like the Tortuga Team 2 did just take the map. They beat out the random Jimmies, just barely so. 2 great series, 2 map 5s. Absolutely insane. So GG's from all teams tonight.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll pull in Laura here for our MVP interview. And hey, remember, look forward to tomorrow. Banger map tomorrow, or series tomorrow.
No, that one's going to be bad.
Laura, congratulations on being today's match MVP. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy your Overwatch?
Yeah. We had one scrim before this, and I was only there for like half the time. So we're basically playing together for the first time here. And it
Well,
Yeah.
it
was a
didn't
lot
look
of
like
fun.
it. You guys, you and Vin in particular, I think we're playing together for like so well, especially on Route 66. I saw you guys doing a lot of engages together, a lot of I don't know. You guys look like you've been playing together for years. So really well done.
Thank you. Vind is just insane. He like
Yeah.
I tell him like I want to go in, and then just same page from there on out. It's like
Very
insane.
decisive player, very strong. You know,
Yeah.
4-4 for a reason. I believe
Yeah.
he was he Rookie of the Year last season? I
He
think he
was.
was. Yeah, absolutely insane player. So great job from both of you guys.
All right. Well, in particular today, I just want to point out your hit scan was absolutely monstrous. You were hitting
Thank you.
shots like it was nobody's business. So I just want to. I guess my first question would be how were you feeling? I guess into some of these games today, right? Your opposition, Mikey, very well known, very strong on that DPS role. Well, Poi is kind of a senior member of the league. How are you feeling coming into this match? How are you feeling during this match? What were some of your just
A little bit fortunate here with just being new to the scene. So like I have no idea like strength level of anyone coming into this. So it's just like I'm going at it with like everyone's going to be good. Just find the opportunities, and like I was able to just see like what characters worked well for me here today, and like Cass worked really well at the Route 66, and then as it went on, like Sojourn, because they were pressuring me more, so I could just live longer, and it was just sort of ebb and flow around and see what was working.
Well, it clearly worked very well for you guys. Definitely showing why you guys are very high up in the power rankings and now on the current standings. So, congratulations.
Thank
Angel, do you have any more questions here?
No, you can ask it. You can ask it.
All right. Well, I got what we like to call the El Clasico here, Laura. And it goes something a little bit like this. If you could not win match MVP today, who on your team would you give it to and why?
I would go with Vind. Like he was everywhere's for us. And like he was King's Row was pretty much all him. Like he was insane for that. His shatters were on point, and his peel was amazing. For like me, Hayden, everyone, he was like basically a pillar we were able to play around for a lot of these to stay alive.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us today at the Aurora Overwatch match. Tomorrow, I don't know if it's being streamed, but we will have the Cancun Coconuts taking on the Junkyard Dogs. So if that is streamed, I hope everyone tunes in. It's sure to be a banger of a series. I've been your play-by-play caster this evening, FlamboJambo, joined by the incredible Angel and the uh, king of Overwatch himself, Mr. Booney on prod. So thank you all for making it tonight, and as always, have a safe night. We'll see you guys tomorrow if we do. Meow.
Yeah.